Today we're going to be focusing on Martin County, which is part of the Treasure Coast in southern Florida. And we are starting out at Blowing Rocks Preserve, but we're also going to visit a couple state parks, assuming the weather holds up. We're going to go to Dickinson State Park and the Atlantic Ridge Preserve State Park, and then we're going to head out and explore a little further west near Indiantown.
They'll ship me out on a boat off the coast, on a bus to Mexico, sticking umbrella in my glass.
So the trail to the beach has got all kinds of factual information on signs. 36 plus imperiled species depend on the preserve. 24,000 invasive plants treated and removed. 100 plus sea turtles rescued. Let's go to the beach. I like the way the trees go over the trail too. It's nice approaching the beach under this kind of low canopy. And there's the ocean. Another trail that way. There's the beach. And I see rocks over there. Let's go get a close-up look. So while the view from that observation area above was, standard beach view, looks like a totally different beach when you get down by the water, and you see why it's called Blowing Rocks. All these rocks along the coast here, and as we get further up, they're getting higher, and I see the waves crashing on them up there, and that's where we're headed. This is really neat. I mean, it's still a sandy beach on this side, but all along the coast is just rocky and waves crashing. Let's keep going. I've got to get my Blowing Rock selfie for the YouTube thumbnail. Here we go. Now here's a neat little crevice in the rocks here by the beach. Where you can look down and see the waves. And you got some nice erosion going on here too. And this is what erosion will ultimately do. The one over there is still hanging, but these have broken off, and you got some really big ones over there, and eventually they will fall off too. Such is the way of things. So this formation is called the Anastasia Formation, and it's all made from shell. It's coquina rock. And the formation goes all the way from St. Augustine down to Palm Beach County, and this is the main place to see it. This is the largest outcropping on the formation. And the trees we see behind me that are forming, the top above the trail that we walked through to get to the beach here, those are called sea grapes. Well, now that our shoes are full of sand, we are going to head on to Dickinson State Park as we walk here under the sea grapes on the way out. So now we are in Dickinson State Park, and a few weeks ago we went and saw the fire and water trail, where we saw a lot of fire scars and things like that in the forest. But this is different. We're seeing a controlled burn here, actually in progress. So let me show you what a controlled burn looks like. So you can see this burn is almost out, and there's still some parts of the area that are smoking. And all the big pines, I mean, they've survived, of course. They've got some char, and the scrub, on the other hand, it was cleared. So that's actually the purpose of the controlled burn, of course, so that if a real uncontrolled fire comes along, it doesn't just burn down the entire forest with all the fuel from the scrub. So there you go, a controlled burn in action. So we're going to do the Kitchen Creek Trail, which is a 1¼ mile loop. And what's nice about it is they give you this pamphlet with descriptions of all the things along the way. And there's also an audio tour, but I don't know how to access that. But it's got a nice written instructions. And here is the map. And we are at the parking lot here at the start. Looks like we're going to be going to an overlook. We're going to see Kitchen Creek and Wilson Creek. So this is a relatively easy trail. It's flat, sand trail, and not much protection from the sun though. Here we go, number 2. Let's look at our guide. Fire. Number 2 is fire. This old charred stump shows a form of change which has been a way of life here for thousands of years. Guess they're referring to that there. You can see that burnt out tree there. And of course we saw the controlled burn coming in. And there are 25 markers like that on this trail. We're not going to go over every single one of them, but maybe another day we will. But let's just keep going on the trail and see the most interesting, the highlights. And the bridge is out here. That shouldn't be any problem getting over. Not for experienced Florida trail hikers like me and Mom, that is. Ooh, it's a lizard, hold on. There's a lizard there. And it's shaped like the brown anole lizard. Careful. And now we've both successfully crossed Wilson's Creek. And this part of the trail is nice. It just goes along Wilson's Creek here, which is lined with salt palmettos and ferns. Got some flowering plants in the middle of the creek. And the trail just flat and easy, with the exception of that bridge crossing, of course. Going through the scorched pines and salt palmetto brush. Well, funny, because I thought we went over the bridge that was closed just because it was, practically in demolished condition. However, that was not the closed bridge. That was the detour. That was the bridge we were supposed to go over. Here is the bridge closed. That looks passable, doesn't it? Got some purple and some yellow wildflowers here along the trail. A couple different types of yellow ones. And we are about 1/4 mile from the observation tower now, I think, according to the map anyway. Okay, I made a mistake. It's not an observation tower, it's just an overlook, but an overlook of Kitchen Creek, which is what we came to see. Kitchen Creek. There's some nice benches here that you can have a rest on while you read up about number 13, Kitchen Creek. About 1886, the Kitchen family bought land around this creek from the state of Florida for $1.25 an acre. Born in England, Walter Kitchen was the first of the family to visit the area in 1882. He later set up a trade boat business between Titusville and Jupiter. Here comes some kayakers on Kitchen Creek. Now we're on the reverse side of the loop, and I like the lighting a little better here. Forest really looks nice. And here we've curved back headed towards the parking lot, which is now maybe only another half a mile ahead. I almost forgot Mom, but here she comes. Some occasional benches along the trail too. Okay, so now we're crossing Wilson Creek on a different bridge. So I guess both of those bridges were out, but okay. This one looks in great condition anyway. Well, maybe great condition's an overstatement as there. Okay, there's an alligator. See its head. Alligator in Wilson Creek. Call him Wilson. So Mom has spotted some more wildlife here, and this one's even more camouflaged than the lizard or the gator. A little frog there, do you see it? Well, we've reached the Atlantic Ridge Preserve State Park, and the sign says that it is open until 5 o'clock. It is not 5 o'clock, however, it is not open. So we're just going to head on, keep going to Indiantown and see what's that way. Well, here we are, Guatemex restaurant, and lights are on, looks open. Prices are totally reasonable, and it looks like they've got a whole bunch of yummy looking stuff here. There's my delicious looking chili relleno. Delicious and authentic. Really good. Well, the sun is going down, and there's probably no more time for any more outdoor stuff, and we've already eaten, so I think we're going to call it a day for this week. And we'll see you next week. And this is just what a lot of Martin County looks like once you're outside of the coastal area. Very rural, nice countryside, a lot of farms. Okay, and we got a visitor here outside the restaurant, of course. It's a nice big lizard. I take day trips just about every weekend. I'm based out of Central Florida, so most of my videos will be set in that part of the world. If you're interested in things to do in Florida, or if you just want to come along for the ride, you can hit the subscribe button. If you have any questions or any suggestions for future trips, please leave them in the comments. Thank you for watching.